Joining me now, Representative Will Hurd of the House Intel Committee. He is a former CIA officer. Congressman, welcome. Good to have you here. I think a lot of people saw that statement and had a similar reaction. It's very strong. Of course, sort of came out of nowhere late last night. What is the likely intelligence basis for this?
Well, when you make a statement like that, it's based on actual intelligence. And I will say this, Martha, as you know, I had the honor of serving 9.5 years shoulder to shoulder with some real patriots as an undercover officer in the CIA, and I learned something there. Be nice with nice guys and tough with tough guys. And this is a tough message. We already know Bashar al-Assad is a barbarian. Only a barbarian would use chemical weapons against his own people. And a lot of times we only focus on the last time he did this, which resulted in 59 missiles into Syria, but he had done this dozens of times before. And I think this is a clear message, and I think the Syrians, I think the Iranians, I think the Russians know that President Trump means business, and there will be a response. And if this red line is crossed, you'll see a response.
Is it a wise move, do you think, to give this kind of heads up? Does it give them a little space to maybe make a different choice if those weapons are being moved into place?
You know, when you let people know how you're going to respond to certain behavior, that's a deterrent. And the goal here is to prevent the Syrians from using chemical weapons on their own people or on U.S. forces or on allied forces. And so there are times when you do want to telegraph your response because it does give you, it does serve as a deterrent. And I think everybody recognizes that President Trump and his team means business, and the Iranians and the Russians, instead of worrying about our response, what they should be doing is making sure that Assad doesn't use these chemical weapons, because if he uses them, the Iranians and the Russians are just as much at fault.
And I think Nikki Haley made that very clear today. Congressman, thank you very much. Good to see you tonight.